Hello everyone. Today is really nice weather and beautiful, and I'm just by the lake. A lot of swans and seagulls and birds, and the swans are nesting. And it's really beautiful day. Today I'm going to have the first time in my life to have a minor surgery. And yeah, even though it's a minor surgery, I will be under the general anesthesia, so I will be completely out. And I was quite nervous and a bit, worried in the last 2 days. Uh, Anxious and a bit agitated. And then I had this, constant thoughts popping up in my head because my mind is like always over analyzing and critical to myself and trying to analyze everything and wanting the solution. That's how my mind work. And now I am taking it a bit slowly how I calm myself for the surgery. Is very simple. It's just like changing the perspective and how you think about things, because when you're about to do something big, or you are anxious um, to have that operation. What I'm trying to say is, when you are the first time going to have a big operation or a small operation, you might feel very anxious, and then how to cope with this feeling and how to deal with this, because constantly in my head, like, it was popping up, is this gonna be the last meal I'm going to have, or is it going to be the last dress that I will be wearing or something like this, what if I don't wake up from anesthesia anymore. This kind of thoughts always coming in. And then I know, I'm not scared of that. Even though I'm still anxious. So what I did was very simple, and then I realized, I will be under, the supervision and under the hands of professional who is highly trained, specialists, and also will be in a great facility in the Netherlands. And I'm very grateful, the insurance cover everything, and I don't have to pay a penny. So it's very different story back home. While I was in Myanmar, I would have not been able to afford this kind of surgery. Um, and then yeah, I'm very grateful, and also I trust the professional. They are going to do their best, to do the job on me. Something clicked in my mind, 3 years ago. It was my first time going to board a long flight, like 12-hour flight from Myanmar to the US. Back then I was so anxious, like for 2-3 nights before the flight. I wasn't able to sleep because I was so worried, like because I was scared of going to die from the plane crash, and thinking this kind of negative thoughts. And I watched like every possible flight disaster documentary on YouTube, and I couldn't sleep, and I was watching them. The more I watch, the more I got anxious, and yeah, that was my story. And then I realized, after the flight, it was so during the flight it was so smooth, it went all well. And I also do a lot of Google research. It says like getting into the car is more dangerous than getting into a plane, because flight disaster happens only once in a while, and car crash happens every second around the world. But because the plane is big, and it's like when something happened, and then it's all over the news, and then we are over bombarded with this news and things like it's gonna happen frequent. But the car crash news didn't make it that often on the newspaper. So I saw that, and it was a relief, knowing and believing and being able to practice it and being to perceive it as something different. Even though it, you can still um, you cannot still have peace of mind, you still worry, like. But now this time I realized, like, oh my god, going to board on the flight for the first time, and I was worried. And this is also, like the first time going to have surgery under the general anesthesia, and I never, like had this notion, like whenever I hop into our car, that like there could be accident, because my brain is so familiar with all the situations and those kind of negative, like the worst scenario doesn't play in my head. Just because like it's the first time doesn't mean it's going to happen. Even if it happens, like I might never wake up from general anesthesia, I'm still fine with it, like. And I also believe like everything happens for a reason. So I'm fine with it, like I'm not scared of dying, or like I'm also, like kind of, when you finally let go of this, like anxious and anxiety towards uncertainty. Nothing is, like permanent and certain in life anyway. If you don't die from surgery, you're gonna die from accident tomorrow. Who knows, right? So what comes in the future will comes, and worry about it, like you don't even have to worry, deal about it when you face that situation, and try to bring the best out of it. Like my mind is at peace, and I'm very calm and very peaceful. And that's what I want to share my story with you guys, so that like everyone who is like going to have a big surgery or the first time surgery, don't worry about it. Just like let go of uncomfortableness about the uncertainty. It's quite certain actually, like because you will be taken care by the professional who trains years and years, and they spend like 6 or 7 years in the school training to do that specific job. So like trust in them, and also like be comfortable. So everything is for the first time, it's fine, like you will be fine. Don't worry about it just because it's first time. Just think about it like this, like when you buy, or like when you get into the car, you don't worry. So just that's because like when you first try to ride the bike, you were scared and anxious, but now you can ride the bike and you don't worry about it anymore. So it will be like this. Your brain will like tells you to worry, but don't listen to it. I hope this like helps you and resonate you. I just want to share a piece of my story in the live event. I'm going to have my polyp in the nose cut out, because I had this like rhinitis and allergy, and I had this like rhinitis almost turned into sinusitis, a lot of congestion, and I couldn't breathe properly. Especially like I can't do like running properly because my nose is blocked, and I have to breathe out of my mouth, and it caused me dehydrated easily. So I am finally going to get rid of this illness, and I'm happy about it. I hope to see you when I wake up. When I wake up from anesthesia. See you. Bye bye.
Wake up from the surgery. I can't see properly, but I feel very relaxed. It's so relaxed. Doesn't feel nature to smile. This is the most relaxed I have ever been. It feels very relaxed. I am grateful I'm awake and back. They gave me ice cream. How nice is that? to do some a little bit. My eyelids are very heavy.